the Timberwolves, I ain't missing, fam. Timber knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Denver Nuggets are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Timberwolves. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into Game 6 in the West. I can't believe the level of play we've seen from these teams, and it's only round 1. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now Denver's starting 5, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's MP in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert is out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards, then there's Dillingham, and it's Clark in at small forward. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, what a huge game tonight for this team, down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend this series.
And I'll tell you what, B.A., these fans know that. You get the sense they are extra rowdy. They understand what their team needs.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Dillingham. Over to the left wing. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And another shot. Edwards, no good. And here are the Nuggets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Down low. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Miller. Here's Edwards. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Now Edwards. Miller, a screen on Brown. Edwards finds Miller. Good D by Jokic.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Brown with a steal. And they're running. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Dropping that hammer down, MP showing off those hops that time.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Miller finds Edwards. Here's Dillingham. The 3 ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Jokic passes to MP. 6 on the shot clock. 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
To stop the drought. The rebound by MP.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. Miller, the pass to Clark. Gordon against Miller. Pass to Dillingham. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Murray. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Now here's Gordon. Guarded by Miller. Porter finds Green. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Miller, a screen on Green. Here's Edwards. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Jokic.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Clark. And Denver with a change here, too. Strother's checked in. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Right side, Conley. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter against Edwards. And then Porter with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Conley. Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Up again. Porter's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the basket is good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Denver leading by 8. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
And here's Edwards outside. He's off on that one. And so it's Denver earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Well, the Nuggets shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Zeke Naji. Then it's Green. And it's Strother in at the point guard position. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley looking for an opening. Strother grabs a miss.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Outside, Williams. Back to Bradley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Left side, Conley. That one rolls around and rims out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Porter. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's MP. Another shot. The rebound by Shannon. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Let's go with a 3. Outside Conley. On the take. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Finding the soft spot in the defense there. Crafty work by Conley.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Minnesota with some changes. Miller's checked in for Edwards. Clark comes in for Bradley. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Shannon. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Watson. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. A 12-point game. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Miller. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by Denver. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Yeah, great ball fake. Can't do much better than Porter Jr. did right there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Porter gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 8 points.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Here's Green. MP getting it done inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The kick out to Conley. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Outside, Green. Pass to Naji. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in for Naji. Watson comes in for Green. And Murray subbed in for Strother. Here's Dillingham. Lets the 3 fly. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Clark. And it's off from three-point range. Denver leading by 16. Outside Porter. It's Watson on the wing. And Jokic throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Edwards for 3. Brown grabs the board.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Murray. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Brown against Edwards. Will it go? Yes, it's good. Edwards has got 6 points.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the dunk by Jokic.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
Clark outside. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Miller. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And stolen by Clark. With 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Nuggets on top, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Remember to bring up the shot. One more time. Allow the applause for the more difficult.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Denver Nuggets.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Denver leading by 22. Dillingham out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Miller, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Green. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Clark from downtown, and it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Green.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
The Timberwolves shooting just 21% from the floor. The kick out to Edwards. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 11.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Outside, Green. Off the mark, his 6th miss in 13 tries. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Murray passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Murray. Here he goes. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Murray.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is gonna be on him about that
one. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Miller, still without a bucket. Pass to Edwards. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. The Nuggets lead by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Now Jokic. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot. MP outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And here's Clark for 3. Minnesota again missing. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's in there. And that's now 20 points for MP.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. MP, the pass to Brown. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Pass to Dillingham. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Mike Conley's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. And that one's good. Green.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Clark outside. Pass to Dillingham. The three. The kick out to Conley. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Green. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Conley against Murray. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And Minnesota making a change here. Williams is checked in. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 10 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Dillingham. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's Miller. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And here's Clark for 3. Minnesota again missing.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
MP is doubled. Takes a 13-footer. Dillingham with a rebound.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Williams finds Clark. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. He's got 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. No good that time. Conley with some nice D. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Miller. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. MP against Conley. Miller, a screen on Green. Here's Conley. Can't hit it from 12 feet. MP getting it done for the Nuggets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Hayden Watson is out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Strother in at the 2. Now here's Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Shannon. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Bradley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Denver with a change here too. Alexander, he's checked in for Pickett. Here's Najee. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Edwards looking for an opening. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Conley. Strother, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Here's Bradley. No good from outside. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Najee. Here's Strother, guarded by Edwards. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Porter. The 3 is up. And again, it's Denver missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Conley finds Williams. Here's Shannon from outside the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Najee sets a screen. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And rejected. And they recover it. To the inside. Pass to Shannon. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now here's Watson. Here's Strother. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happened, but that was bad.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Williams. Miller comes in for Bradley. Clark is checked in for Shannon. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Hall's checked in for the Nuggets. Pickett comes in for Alexander. Edwards for 3. They get it back. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 14 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Pickett passes to Watson. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Here's Pickett. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's Miller with a drive. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, MP.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Yep, and now they're going to the second round. He's in a zone and paving the way for his squad right now.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Clark, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Minnesota's shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Takes a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic is... Here's Murray. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A minute 22 left in the game. 6 to shoot. Jokic grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Nuggets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they shut the door on the series, taking it 4-2.
The big key for them, avoiding Game 7. You always want to close it out before one of those.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
To snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Denver. With that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure, one that they can build off of moving forward.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game.